Well, hello, mate. Right, I'm here to see your reactions about my Tumblr blog and my FMP, just to find out what it is, what your opinions on it is.
Okay, so what is your actual idea?
The idea is it's called I Am Noel Gallagher, as in taken from like this film from years ago where it being John Malkovich and this geezer who's obsessed with him who actually believes he is, or something like this, in which I'm going to incorporate that into my idea of me thinking the person who thinks he is Noel Gallagher, and I'll be performing 5 of these songs and also adding images and stuff like that. So what's your opinion on what do you think
first of all, what is it that you love about Noel? Have you listened to him in interviews? Have you sort of like mimicked his performances, the way he speaks, the way he carries himself? Have you sort of... Because before you jump straight into it, you need to do a lot of preparation in terms of if you're trying to be someone, you have to almost become them, which is what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a brilliant idea. You're a big fan.
Well,
I mean,
I've followed him since 1993 or whatever year it was when he started. And he's always been, even when it was Noel and Liam, and obviously Liam was the singer, I still was waiting for every time in which Liam wasn't there and Noel could do it himself.
Yeah.
So I knew from the beginning it was Noel that was all the brains behind it, which is why I've been following him since the start.
So you're saying that you prefer Noel due to the fact that he's the one with the brain box, basically?
The creative style of things.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the idea, it's good.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I'd be worried about if I was you is going too over the top. Because it depends which era of Noel you're going for. Are you going for the 90s Noel, the early 2000s, or the now?
I'm going for the now.
You're going for the now? Yeah, because you need to be very sort of like careful and think about... Basically, you just need to concentrate on his mannerisms. I mean, he had a lot of things. Are you going to reenact his things with his like altercations with the media? Are you going to... Because I mean, you could sing the songs, you could wear the clothes, but how else are you going to sort of portray yourself as Noel?
By obviously, I'll be trying to make myself look like the man, like not just all show, but doing it without trying. You know, trying to, because that's exactly what I feel he is. I don't think he tries at anything to portray himself as something particular. It's just how he is. And the arrogant side of things, it's not really Noel. I believe that.
So, are you going to be filming short sort of stories, as it were, of you pretending to be him, or is it literally just?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, you see, because it's the songs that are apparent within the footage that I will be putting in, and especially the last one, which will be the death of you and me at the very end, which will add to a very weird end scening that will tell the story even further.
So I see you've been using social media, which is also a good thing.
Yeah.
Sort of promote yourself.
I've just started recently. Yeah.
The only bad thing about that is don't become a fan. Become some sort of be intelligent. Don't sort of be like, I love you now. I've been to every single gig. I mean, you may have been. Fair enough, but
I haven't. But,
don't say that to him.
No.
He'll sort of be like, I've had
said
about
that.
300 million.
Well, that's why I've just tweeted him as check out my media blog.
Exactly, you just need to be straight to the point.
Yeah.
I mean, because most celebrities are sick of it, to be honest. They've had the fan, they get fan letters every day. They're sick of it, so you've literally just got to be straight to the point.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is just drop me a line, see if he wants to sing or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good stuff that I can see on this blog.
Yeah,
You've done a lot.
even in the interviews since the Oasis split, I've seen he's always said that I'm not a front man. I've had to adapt myself, you know, and that's why I respect him a lot.
That's what you'll have to do as well.
That's where a lot of where the respect comes from. It's the fact that from spending, you know, a good 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 years with your brother doing a band, being number 2 as such, but whereas not many
he's the man
people
behind closed doors.
Exactly, yeah, and obviously he was the person who wrote the songs.
Yeah, I know that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly their biggest fan, but I know enough to know
I have to take so many things into
they're one of
consideration.
the big. Well, The only thing I disliked about
So
Oasis,
what can they?
you may or may not like this, is the fact that they tended to portray the working class, although they were also millionaires.
There's a
Well, they only become millionaires through
Through making
through
music.
making
I
music.
know.
There's swings and roundabouts when it
They
comes to
do
that.
just sort of, I think they sort of play on that just to entice the crowd. I mean, don't get me wrong, the music's good for the genre. They're good artists. They do
There's all
what
sorts
they
of
want to do.
challenges.
They
Like
don't
got William
kind
Tell,
of do what the
got an
man
apple on
does.
someone's head.
They did what they did.
Had to shoot off
But
with
they
a bow
did
and
actually
arrow.
create the indie rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
I
is
mean,
the whole
they're
music
extremely
genre.
Some of the stuff
influential.
these boys
Yeah.
can do, I'll tell you.
But
Quality.
I mean, you've sort of got to come away. You've got to be, as you said. Well, I'm
Guys,
glad
before
you're doing
you,
that.
you go, have your attention one last time. Sorry, carry on, guys.
I'm glad you're doing the
Last objective, the
because
constraints clock. We're
if
going to
you
record
was
that on the
doing the sort
first
of 90s
Thursday back. I've given you all a
it'd be a lot
handout.
harder to-
on
Exactly.
Google also. Prepare for it, make sure you know what you're
You'd
saying
see
because we're going to be recording
basically,
it the first
you'd
week
see
back. If you want to get a head start on the next bit of work we're doing, you can collect it from me
So
on
it
the
just
way
won't
out.
seem real.
Most
Yeah.
At
important
least
thing
this
though,
one seems real
prepare for the
because the idea
constraints
you've got
blog.
is solid.
Yeah.
And out there,
Because I mean,
information on
yourself
Google.
being a
I'll
big
put
fan,
a thread on Facebook as
I
well so
know
we can
that
discuss it if
you
you're
know
not
the
sure which
songs.
ones
As I
to
said, as
get
long
head
as you've
start on the
watched
next
the
bit of
as long
work.
as you've watched the interviews and done a lot of research into the way he speaks to people and the way he sort of holds it.
Well,
You can easily
I have been following him for years, so I have seen the portrayal of how he portrays himself to the general public and to the interviewers.
I mean,
So,
also try to focus on the language he uses because if you can get really good at it, you could do like a mock interview. You could pretend to be me or someone else. We could be like, so no, how do you feel about your daughter? And if you can carry that sort of persona through the whole thing, it will be believable.
yeah.
I think, and it will look solid. Honestly,
Yeah.
you'll do really, really well. You also need to think about. I'm not too sure whether we have or live in systems, but camera shots. And you also need to think: has anyone ever done anything like this before? No. This is the first time
Not-
someone's tried to.
I don't believe I've seen. You know, I've looked around obviously on Twitter and a few other
Yeah.
social networks and such, and I've not seen any projects exactly like this. There's obviously some about different people and different
Yeah.
things like that, but I can't say that I've ever seen.
So you've never seen anything like this before.
Not the way I
Someone pretending to
not
actually be him.
exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid idea, and I think you're going to do very, very well. Just the only thing I'd say, your main issues are preparation and not going over the top.
Yeah.
Because if you go over the top, people just because I think it's just. Because as I said, all you got to do is make it believable. Because if you can make it believable, it's
The whole idea, you see, I don't want to give away too much, but the track order is kind of telling the story of the film. Hence, the last song is the death of you and me, but it's not necessarily the death of him and me. It's the
Alright.
death of something.
Well, that's brilliant. Good idea, mate. Keep using social media. Keep sort of updating your Tumblr.
Yeah.
Just
I
make sure
will
you
do.
stay on top of the research. But no, brilliant idea. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
That's all right.